with Dave! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Play with Dave and welcome back to Illusion of Gaia. We are breaking out of prison. That's not a bad thing, is it? I mean, if we're innocent, completely forgot what button does that. Okay. That's right, it's not these barrels, it's the next set of barrels. Whenever we're almost out of here. Okay, shit. I keep forgetting that it's the opposite button of what, like, every other video game is the attack button. So right there, like, we're in one room. Oh, wait. When you defeat all of the enemies around you, a jewel will appear. That's what our dad told us. So yeah, it's in one single room, which this is one single room. There's a door, the door's there, and the door's there. It's like a quick little tutorial. Obviously, each room isn't going to be that tiny, but they want you to know, like, look, if you kill every single enemy, then this is how you level up. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Brings back memories being here. I remember, like, once I finally got here for the first time, when I was experiencing this game for the first time. Yeah, it was just like a completely different change of pace. It was like, up to this point, you were just wandering around and doing this. Like, moving things. When you're still doing that, but now you're beating people up and doing that. There should be... Yep, there. Anytime you see, like, an opening around some water there, then you know there's going to be an enemy popping up out of the water. Okay. So there, yeah, there's two different, like, you know, you could just swing like that, or you can, like, it's like, I can't remember exactly which one it is. It's like you're holding forward, but it's like you have to time it, like, after the first hit strikes like that, you hit forward and attack again, and it does kind of like a critical hit. Or you could just stand there and peg them like that. Okay, so now we got more strength, which is good, but we're almost out of health. I need to be a little bit more careful. I could always use a healing item, but I've never had to use a healing item here before, and I don't want to start. There we go. And, they move like that, too, I think, but not with Will. Oh, look at that. Did you see that just pop up out of nowhere? This little dandelion thing? How she's, like, following me around? I just kind of gave it away, but... yeah, can't do anything. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? You can hit it, but it's like, it talks to you. And you just keep on going. Oh, I think she said it. I think we missed it. She's like, there's monsters ahead! Don't go this way! Or something like that. But it's like, or be careful or some shit like that. But it's like, I'm perfectly capable of handling myself there, dandelion seed. Okay, so... Actually, I think there's like a... I think there's dark space over here somewhere. Or I can't... Is that what it's called? Where Gaia is? I can't fucking remember. Found an herb. Good. I need herbs. Alright. Yeah, it also acts as your block whenever you do your telekinesis technique. It doesn't block everything, but I'm pretty sure it'll block most projectiles. Oh, didn't need to. There we go. Now we got some D. Got some D to go with our A. Okay. Which one's gonna be? It's this one? I'm gonna block that one. Haha. You can't get me. Come on back up. So, surprisingly, action RPGs aren't usually my forte. There's... Oh, fuck, I forgot about this. You just keep walking. They'll ignore you. Yeah, action RPGs aren't usually my forte. There's only a handful that I've been good at that I really enjoyed. It's not that I don't enjoy them any less from a standpoint, from like a story standpoint is what I'm trying to say. Because I started playing Rogue Galaxy, and I had to stop for numerous reasons. Here we go. It won't go in. Maybe it's rust. Oh, okay. I gotta get it from the top. Don't get hit again, Dave. But that's our salvation is right down here. I think. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Let's just go ahead and use a healing herb. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about dying. Yep, I was wrong anyway. Hey, what are you? When you defeat the enemies, I know that if you collect 100 of these, you gain 1 life. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, that little counter over there is the 48. Once I get that to 100, it'll start over again, and that 0 will turn into a 1. Because I think if you die, yeah, even if you're defeated, you won't have to go back very far. So if you have lives, you're gonna spawn in the same room that you died in, just like where you started. But if you don't have any lives at all, then you'll be teleported back to Gaia, and, you know, God knows, you know, where that's gonna be, you know. The last time you visited the dark space or whatever it is. Ah, fuck, that was close. I didn't want to get hit. Wait, did I get a thing? I did get a thing. I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay, it's this part. Let's equip that. Let's go ahead and get this. It's not like I'm starving for inventory space. But let's go ahead and get this out of here. There we go. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to play it right now. Like, I wanted to go talk to the flower, and she's like, play the song on your flute. Play the melody. And it's like, okay. So you just play it. You heard a soft voice from somewhere. Go to the switch on the right-hand wall. Alright. The door won't open unless you push the switch on the count of 3. When I shout, push the switch. I'll count 1, 2, 3. Don't make a mistake. Mm-hmm. Now that I think about it, I wonder what playing this song has to do with this. Stop! The door is open! Go in! Weird sound effects. She's still just dancing over there. But yeah, it's like, what does playing the song have to do with hitting the switch at the same time? We could have just done that anyway. So look, this is like, oh, you can't reach that. What do I do? What do I do? And you're like panicking. You're like, oh my gosh, what do I do about the switch? I can't get to the switch. This is like really neat. Like, I don't know. Games in the Super Nintendo games, I can't even fucking talk. God. Games that were made back in the days of the Super Nintendo days, game designers had a knack for teaching you how to play the game through the design of their own game. You know what I mean? Like, Super Metroid was probably the best at it. I think I might have said that before in another series. Well, maybe Shovel Knight? I don't know. But anyway, it's really cool when they do shit like that. And see, right there. So, it's gonna, you know, that wasn't every single enemy in the room, but I defeated a certain number of enemies in a specific spot, which opened up a path. That's like another lesson here. And what's this extra statue here, right next to Gaia? Let's talk to Gaia. I am Gaia, the source of all life. I'll give you some advice. Your shape is only temporary. Try standing in front of the statue next to you. Oh, my shape is only temporary, you say? Will hears a voice in his head. Will, I've been waiting a long time for you to come. I am Freedan. I am eternal. Let me help you on your journey. As time goes by, you'll come to understand my nature. Will gradually loses consciousness. Oh. Oh. Bam, baby. Looky there. Now, how about that shit? You can fucking transform into this badass motherfucker with the big-ass sword, the armor. I love his little fist on the left. He's got it balled up like, I'm gonna get you. It's really cool. Fucking Freedan. So it's like, are we still Will or are we Freedan? It's kind of, you know. But anyway, we got this big-ass sword. And so now, reaching this switch is absolutely no problem at all. And we still got our defense, our telekinesis. It works the same way. It's just kind of like, He's not twirling anything. It just kind of like lights up from the sword, and it makes his cape and hair way. It's like it just looks really cool. It's a nice little touch that they added. And eventually, you get like some better attacks than just swinging your sword constantly. I think your transformed versions are the only ones that don't have that extra hit with Ford, like I was talking about, that little leap that he does. I think these guys are just like constantly, you know, more powerful than Will's normal form anyway. So you can just walk around and whap things. Now you do get other special abilities later, but not till later. But they're really, really cool once you do get them. We're just about done here. It's a little bit further to go. Like, once you got freed in and you transform for the first time, getting through the rest is just really, really easy. Nobody can stand up to you. I saw a video of a guy doing boss battles in this game, not transformed, just doing it as plain old Will. And when the enemies are destroyed, Will can return to his original shape. So it's just kind of like you go back to normal. It says he loses consciousness, but he doesn't seem to forget anything that happens when he's transformed. So I don't think he's necessarily losing consciousness, if you ask me. There's the red jewel that I was looking for. And looky here. I saw you, but I'm surprised. You can change your shape like me. I'm Lily, and a Tory girl protected by the flower spirit. How? How do you know a melody you could only have heard from us? I learned it from Grandma Lola. She hummed it whenever she was upset. I've had some of her pie. It tastes rather unusual, doesn't it? You know my grandmother? Actually, she asked me to rescue you. I don't know why I was going to say protect there. Okay, the elder is calling. I have to go. We'll meet again. Goodbye, Will. And she can change herself too. But she doesn't change herself into anything useful. Just a little dandelion thing and just kind of floats around. Alright, broke out of prison. Back in the castle. But it's all dark and shit. So, Kara did ask us to come and save her once we got out. So, I guess maybe the good thing to do would be to go rescue her. So, yeah, I guess we'll go pay her a visit in the next episode. So, thank you guys very much for watching this episode. I'll be back later with another video. I hope to see you there. My name is Dave, and I am the One Man Rave. See ya!